Go on, grab the old people's handrail again. Go on.
I am old people.
There you are. Right, so I've fitted my new alternator belt. Got a spare, which is now being kept in the cab. And this time I've remembered my emergency jumper pack. First time I've tried it out on this thing because the battery's obviously dead since our last little trip. And I cannot see how something this size is meant to start an engine like that. But we're about to find out, aren't we? Come on, Topdon, don't let me down. If it works, I'll leave a link to the bleeding thing. I've done a review a few months ago on my review channel. You're on now. You're on there. You're turned on. There's a little boost button there. See if she starts. I'll be amazed if this works. Glow plug's eating up. Topdon. Top job. So, even if it all goes wrong, I can jump start. Jump Search JS2000. Happy days. Let's get this party on the road. Quick check in the back. 13.7 volts at my leisure battery, which means it's charging. Everyone's a winner. I didn't bugger it. What up, mongrels? Off out tonight, finishing off last week's camp where we got recovered by the AA. So we're just going to pop out. Jack wants to do some shopping down at an equine centre because she loves her stuff and I love her in jodhpurs. We've got an extra dog with us this time because, you know, the van ain't small enough. And then we're going to, well, we were going to go to the Garlic Festival, but we've decided not to because it's bloody hot and I'm wearing the wrong colour top for that. So we're going to whip over to the Donkey Sanctuary and see how many times I can say wide along face. Fish and chips for tea, everyone's a winner, blah 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 blah. As you can see, maybe not, because the tea towel behind us, my good lady's in the back being chauffeured because she's still got a dodgy hip and she finds that seat more comfortable, which means I've got this hairy little mongrel next to me at the moment while she massages her growler in the back. See you in a mo.
Let's go outside. It's so long since we've been deep in the woods with the fat lad. We need to step away from the screens. Go pack a bag, whip up some lunch. You need a break from the wife's flatulence. You've been too long inside, you're about to buzz. Just let us out and let us dream and go wherever we want with extra cream. All the way to the top, and you know we won't stop. As the penny drop, you gotta step away from the...
Well, we missed the Donkey Sanctuary and now we're walking through Wroxall, which is known as the Isle of Wight's most inbred village, on the hunt for some fish and chips or food, because my good lady may be getting a little hangry if she don't eat. If you can see that little blonde dog, he is a royal pain in the arse, but he's here, so let's enjoy it. Lovely looking village. Sea views and that, it's beautiful. But yeah, not saying any more than that. Do you like it?
Not this bit, no.
What are people from Wroxall known for, Jack?
Don't know.
Yes, you do.
Because all areas of the Isle of Wight have things going on.
Okay.
It's not web feet, is it?
It is. It's not just web feet. It's like
inbreeding. Family.
Definitely that. Weddings that only have one family.
Yeah.
Are you family of the bride or groom? Yes, is the answer. So we found lunch for tonight, but...
Dinner.
Oh, we found dinner for tonight. Same argument as we had last week. But first we're going to take a little stroll down to there. Because it's a wee bit early. And if she eats now, she'll have to eat another 3 times before bed. And if I feed her after midnight, well, we've all seen the movie.
That's water. It's not food.
No, it's definitely food after midnight.
It's water.
No, it was don't get them wet and don't feed them after midnight.
Oh, right, yes, okay.
Okay, yes, Lee's correct, again. Right. Yeah, you don't need to see all this crap.
Solo camp, hammock under the light of the moon. And sometimes you bring Bramblehead. If you're lucky, you might get some poontang.
We've got to walk up that hill behind us next. But we're going to get a cup of coffee and an ice cream or something. And we're going to the GT Marina.
No.
Yeah.
Handy.
Lovely little beach down there. I couldn't really film too much because some bloke's singing American Pie copyright. Anyhow, ice cream, coffee.
Not here, no. I've got some cans with coaster, van.
Okay, darling, let's go back up the hill. So, I hope you agree, I live on one stunning bleeding island. I know these are only short little vids, I'm not taking you into anything. So rather than me show you the island, how about you just jump on the ferry, come over here, have a holiday, and give the Isle of Wight locals your cash. I don't think the tourist board really want me as their spokesman, but I mean, look at it. Absolutely bleeding stunning. Miles of coastline, really pretty villages. At least 3 of the people are nice.
Not me.
Not that one. Yeah, I'm putting this away and hopefully this air will dry off my face. Shut up. Steep enough? My face is leaking. It just don't stop. Go on, grab the old people's handrail again. Go on.
I am old people.
There you are. Lazy, lazy, lazy woman.
Why am I lazy?
Who's sitting down?
If you've not noticed, I did altering my pop socks.
You what, in your pop socks?
Altering.
Okay. Lazy.
Why is that lazy? It's rather better than me bending over, do you not think?
No, there's nothing's ever better than that. So after a brutal ascent and descent, we got some fish and chips in hand, and we are now approaching my little Isla and just praying that she starts. Right then, moment of truth.
You're dead.
I think my battery's at it. Get the jump pack. Got me a battered sausage and chips. Jack's on the cod and chips, and we are in a very scenic viewpoint. One camper van as a neighbour, and a car next to us. Unsure whether they're doggers or not. In fact, they're eating fish and chips and all. Very good, very nice. When I've finished, I'll show you about. Probably pointing them cows out. Hope they don't come and try and dry hump Islet tonight, because that'll be a bit of a nightmare. Dogs are being dogs and begging, but they're not getting nothing. Jack's expressly told me I can't show you her eating, and I doubt she's going to respond. How's your food?
Nice one.
She'll be better when she's eating. Right, Jackie's hip's giving her grief again, so I'm going to whip her home, drop her and the dogs off. And I might whip out and find myself a little spot somewhere. I don't know, maybe even a Tesco's car park. I have absolutely zero idea. I know I won't be driving all this way back to that spot. Probably lucky, because them cows would have dented the crap out of my van, no doubt. So yeah, might just go and find a little place, a little hidey hole to park up for the night and have a little solo wild camp, I think. Not a lot to see, got an hour or so till sunset. Get to watch my movies. Happy days. Just dropped Bramblehead off, and to be honest with you, it's probably a little bit of a godsend, because I was starting to cop the hump. We were due to go to the Garlic Fest today, which she blew out last minute. Then she wanted to go to Frog Hill, which meant that we didn't get to go to the Donkey Sanctuary because it was shut. And she didn't even buy anything at Frog Hill. And obviously with her hip, I did say right from the off, if you want to stay at home, stay at home. And she waits till the end of the day to tell me, because you know that's what women do. Not her fault. I'd rather she was at home comfortable than with me with a bad hip. But what I am going to do now, I've got a little park up I want to try. It could be quite scenic. I do know that if a local legend is to be believed, it is frequented by doggers, which would not be good. But it is quite a pretty little thing. The only downside I do have is I reckon you could also get a couple of herberts having a toke. Each their own, don't mind that. But should I get some knobhead banging on the van, I've got to jump start my car to get away. Which really only leaves me one course of action, which will be to jump out in my pants and fight. Which I'm not, you know, against. But as long as I can put them on their arse long enough for me to jump start. Anyway, I'm just pulling up now, so what I'll do, I will show you around this little spot, which is really quite pretty. Right, there she is, look, parked up in the woodland. Is a real cracking little spot. I mean, I've camped here loads, actually in the woods, so I'm not too worried about it. But people don't go walking through the woods. They're going to see Isla parked up there. We're starting to lose light now, which means all the dog walkers will be going home. So I'm going to not close up the van yet. Just going to sit in the back, put a bit of music on, maybe set up the projector and have a nose around, because if it gets too rowdy, at least it gives me a chance to pop the bonnet, give her a jump, off I'll go before any hoodlums pay me a visit. But looking forward to it. Lovely little spot. Shame my good lady ain't here to enjoy it with me, but I have got my other little lady, Isla. Don't need to worry about cooking or anything either, because I've already had fish and chips. Fridge is on the fritz again, which is a little bit annoying. It definitely isn't my leisure battery this time either, because I've tried it with my big AC180 and it's cranking out more than enough power. But it's coming up with an error code, which ain't ideal. So be warned, if you buy a Vevor fridge, their customer service was absolutely shocking. I think they offered me 20 quid compensation if I get it fixed locally. I don't know about any of you lot, if you ever try to get a fridge fixed locally, 20 quid ain't scuffing the surface. So all in all, I'm pretty annoyed with the whole situation. I'm gonna have a fiddle, get on their app, see if I can reset it, see if I can get it going. We'll wait and see, won't we? Alright. Well, all quiet at the moment. A couple of stoners up there having a toke. Fair play to them. Not too keen on them bleeding driving though. But that's just me, innit? Really peaceful here. Been playing with that fridge for the last half hour trying to get it working, and it ain't. The compressor ain't turning on. So yeah, Vevor, go suck a dick. So I might have to find an alternative. Worked brilliantly 2 times in a row. Didn't work for 2 times in a row, worked last time out and now it's not working again, so you can't rely on it. How can I keep it in here? Got to get one a similar sort of size though, but I believe they're made by the same company as Alpcool or whatever it's called, so they're out. Any suggestions? In the comments below. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, just sitting back and chilling out, watching a bit of Island Wild on the tube. Stoners left. They done a couple of donuts and stuff as they went. Gotta make me keep my eyes open and not have a beer just yet. But no, really chilled. It's a lovely spot. Nice and peaceful other than the donuts. Not really a lot to say. Just sitting here. Gonna take my boots off. Maybe get in my pants and relax. Couple of cars still here. Don't know if they're parked up and walking dogs or preparing to dog. I'll keep you posted.
Delicious cocktail.
Pretty peaceful night. Just had a podcast or two on. I'm not leaving these lights on very long because there have been a fair few cars putting up in this car park. And there's another one now putting up with its lights on. So I need to turn my lights off because I don't want any cocks pushed up against my window. The bloke has turned up on a push bike and set up tent literally just up the road. I'm going to try and set a night lapse going, hopefully not catching any doggers. Make sure my doors are bleeding locked. Yeah, podcast on. Go Kip, see you in the morning.
Johnny, we've seen the way you look at him and the fear in his eyes as he zips up the tent again. Just let us out and let us dream and go wherever we want with extra cream, all the way to the top. And you know we won't stop as the penny drop. You gotta step away from the screens.
Morning. Quite a decent peaceful night's kip after all. A lot of cars coming in and out though late at night. Their timing was off. I kept peeping out the window, but they'd park up, wait and then go, and then 5 minutes later a different car would come in. So I think they need to synchronise their watches. Anyhow, I'm going to get up, take my blinds down and oh, that's that one buggered. And have a brew, put my bed away and go home. Nice little spot though. Doggers aside, or unsuccessful doggers aside. Brew on. Oh. Morning. Listen to that. Beautiful. There's the bike packer that turned up. Fair play to him. I need to go and empty myself. Need a little wee. Lovely little spot, I think you'll agree. I mean, I've done loads of wild camping. I would not put my tent up in the car park though, unless I really had to. Nice woods this, they're doing a lot of work to it. I'm waffling, you don't need to hear it. Just wanted to show you my surroundings. Any locals will know it, no doubt. Not a bad little park up. I want to make sure I'm off the path so no one catches me with me cock in my hand. Yeah, I've got to say that I'm surprised at how peaceful a night that was, with the exception of a couple of herberts having a toke and wheel spinning a little bit, but that was early on, just before it got dark. And I'm going to say 8 or 9 cars pulling up, hanging around then leaving. Knowing this place's location to one of the biggest towns on the island. Yeah, really good little spot. Really good little spot. Trees, green stuff around. You can hear the owls at night. Might even convince my good lady. Knowing my luck, I'll bring her here and all the gimps will come out. But alright, let's get a brew on. Let's get a brew on. First brew of the day. It always rocks. I'm only about 5 minutes away from home, so very much doubt I'm going to make brekkie. I know this thing ain't going to start, so I need to dig out my jumper pack as well. Where'd I put that? Can't be too far away. Proper impressed with that thing and all. What's it, Topdon or something it's called? I'll leave a link down below. I'll leave a link to the review and all, but that's, yeah, I've used it to jump my motorbikes before, but I didn't think it would jump a big dirty diesel. No problem at all. That's proper impressed me. It ain't leaving the van now, I can tell you that for nothing. He ain't up yet. I'll offer him a brew if he does, because I'm nice like that. Different story with a power bank and all. I mean, what am I on at the minute? Let's have a look. 86% left, and that's with about 2 hours of movies, charging phones, charging vapes, charging everything. So yeah, that'll definitely do me a couple of trips out. I'm thinking about putting solar on it, getting a flexible panel. Let me know what you think about that. Do I need it? Got a leisure battery which is still full. Need a better bleeding fridge. Oh no, I've got some sort of stain on that curtain. She's gonna kill me. I mean, no, I won't. I'm the man. I'll run that relationship. I'm not scared at all. So a 200 watt solar on the roof. Keep everything topped up, won't it? Charge up my Jackeries and that. Even though it ain't a Jackery, it's a Bluetti. Charge up my Bluettis and that on the go. And keep that leisure battery topped up even when I'm not using the van. She's due her MOT at the end of next month, so fingers crossed they won't find too much. Right, another one done. Not a bad little spot, you know. I reckon it could get a bit fruity with the old doggers and that. And I know if Jack was with me, she'd have been pulling her hair out all night. The first spot we went to has got 100% fail rate. Might be the altitude doing her in. I very much doubt it, but yeah, cushiony. another little spot that ever I need to escape my family, I know I can jump in the van and come and get here. Oh crap, right, I forgot to put my brew making stuff away, so I've just jettisoned my jet boil everywhere. So let me pull in over here, sort that out, and then I'll get on my way. You don't need to see it. Yeah, until next time, ta-ra!